you know, being confronted with this sense of like, well, I know I'm not perfect and I have issues, but when you do it all right, and this is where you end up anyway, in like a long drawn out legal battle, just trying to, protect your reputation because you got somebody making these false, I mean, I had lawyers calling me up going, "You're dead meat, buddy." And I'm like, "Who is this?" And they're like, "We know that you've been buying houses with, Bitcoin, and you've been stealing money from the company, and you've been buying cars."
Jesus.
I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, I've never audit me then."
There's nothing worse than being innocent or not having done anything wrong
and people accusing
you of it.
Jesus is exactly right? Because that's exactly what happened to Jesus. Sorry for the interruption, but I just had to comment.
That's a terrible feeling.
This person looked me in the eye and said, "If you don't come up to my hotel room right now and give me what I want, I'm going to call TMZ and tell them that you sexually assaulted me, tried to rape me, and by the time you clear it up, everybody will already think that you're that, like it won't matter. The damage will be done." That to my face, that threat. And I was like, you're making a huge mistake. Like,
this is an insane thing to happen to him. This just shows the absolute abject depravity of this industry, the shamelessness, the sin that bubbles underneath the surface, and in many ways fuels the whole thing. When people say Hollywood is corrupt or evil or anti-Christian or dark, this is the kind of thing that they're talking about. If you're not a Christian in this world, it's so easy to see how you can get caught up in this stuff. But if you have the Holy Spirit, if you have that Constitution, then maybe God protects from it more often than not. I don't know.
That's not, I mean.
And you're feeling this.
Yeah,
you're feeling the stress. You're feeling the anxiety.
Oh yeah, dude, all that, man. So, I flew home after that conversation, and I lawyered up, to protect myself, and thankfully, like nothing ever happened. Nothing came of it. But that coming out of that season of busyness and all that, the manic energy for far longer than we should ever have to sustain that kind of energy. This crisis of like faith in humanity, a little bit of uncertainty of like where I should be right now.
An identity crisis a little bit.
Yeah, it all, dude.
And you came to your wife and you told her honestly, this is what I'm feeling and this is what I'm thinking, and I don't want to ruin this marriage, but these are kind of what's...
I came to her and I said, I think it's better if I'm not here.
Really?
Yeah.
And what'd she say?